We just started this particular project. I guess we're into our third week now, and so far it's just been sort of a matter of feeling out who's comfortable doing what, because I think that just in general, a performance for anyone can be sort of maybe stepping outside of the comfort zone a little bit. So it's just sort of deciding what people are comfortable doing and maybe pushing that a little bit more, and yeah, figuring out from there. Originally, the reason that we decided that we would make this project about puppets is because Sue Surratt, the artist in residence here, well, I guess there are multiple artists in residence, but she was the one who sort of founded the puppet side of it. So yeah, it just felt like, it felt sort of like a natural transition to adapt the puppets into something greater than that, to turn them into a piece where people could tell their own stories.
My name is Nina Haggerty. We're doing a puppet show at the Nina Haggerty Center for the Arts. I think by working with the puppets, I enjoy it because I have a very creative side. I've enjoyed being with Carolyn and being by one of my friends, and her name is Yvette. We're kind of best friends because we always sit together.
The coordinator, Carolyn, just showed up and said, how about, with all her materials, thank goodness, visual learner, how about if, get involved in, in the show? And I was like, hey, sounds therapeutic. So here I am today.
I think the audience will enjoy the show because they have not seen people with disabilities that can actually do this. And everybody should get an equal chance.
This is Cheryl and John, and they are a couple whose romance began at the Nina Haggerty Center. It'd be fun for them to introduce themselves here, and so that's sort of the idea. To begin, we'll have real footage, and then we'll get into a puppet show about them, which is gonna have a Western kind of theme, I think. Yeah, well, there's going to be the underlying theme of love in every show, but we're going to be depicting it through many kinds of genres and trying to, I guess, in kind of a fantasy direction, so that there's room to play and enjoy people's ideas about their own experiences and their fantasies as well.
Here are these stories. These people have feelings about love just like everybody else. And hey, guess what? Just like everybody else, a lot of their ideas about love are a little bit wacky. And then we wrap it up with, here's this real relationship, these people who really found each other, just like the rest of us, it also really happens.
We're getting ready to complete the rod puppets, actually. So they've all got their characters, they've made their heads, they've put the hair on, of course, and we've got the costuming done, so it's the finishing touches. It's getting the hands moving, the jewelry on that Dominique's working on, that kind of thing. So hopefully, next couple of days we'll be done.
I'm sort of thinking about real footage that we could make. This is Agnes's story, and she loves Dog the Bounty Hunter, and she talks about how she's dating him and the relationship that they have. So clearly, the character of Dog the Bounty Hunter, I think it ties back to her mom's love of him, and her mom has since passed away. So I think that's sort of how she keeps connected to her mom as well. So this is essentially a story that she's telling me that I've turned into storyboards so that we have an idea of where we can go with it in a puppet theater. We did some recording of Scott the other day, so now I'm editing or chopping up the bits that we recorded and putting them all together so that it'll it'll narrate one of the full little ditties that we're doing. It's gonna be great.
I recorded that. I played the whole tape. I'm the guy that did the whole tape.
Really?
I'm the announcer for the whole thing. Well, let's see. For the puppet show, the characters for the voices. Okay, I've done the voices for them, and I did the announcing. From playing the part for the voices for the prince, princess, the monster voice, and the old witch noise and whatever. But I did my recording my tape, so I don't have to show up for the thing, because that way it's easier on me. So I did it this way. I just had it recorded on tape. So if it doesn't work out well, you just erase it and then redo it again.
The switch arounds, like transitions are gonna be crazy. And I was thinking we need to have somebody who is escorting people who have just finished performing, like into reserved seats.
And yeah, I'm assuming that I'm just here doing whatever needs to be done.
We need to get like our credits all edited together.
What I'm doing is I'm drawing words in each frame and then stop them and frame them to make it look like the picture's alive. As you see, I'm animating this dude so he can walk across the paper to make it look like it's actually coming to life. Thank you for the wonders of special effects.
Oh, I'm feeling nervous. I'm supposed to do some kind of an intro, but I haven't prepared.
I'm nervous also.
Are you? But I mean nervous in an excited way. I think that when you're not nervous, you know, it can make you less on the ball. So we'll be really on it. I'm always impressed with how often I need to just not underestimate people. There's been a lot of moments where I didn't realize all the things that could happen, but giving people the opportunity just to interpret it their own way has made it better than it probably would have been if I had just been doing this all on my own. You guys want to come out and take a bow? Yeah, get up, just come and take a bow. Yeah, come on up and take a bow.
Fantastic. Very well done.
Oh, it's fabulous. I was very proud of Laura. She did a great job. And so did everybody else.
You're happy, aren't you? Right? Makes you really happy. Sometimes you have happy tears, eh, buddy?
It was really cool. This was my first time doing the puppets, and I really enjoyed it.
Nerve-wracking, but it was quite a thrill, actually. The work is more than I expected, but overall, quite a good turnout. It was fun.
I wish I had prepared something for the intro because I didn't even introduce myself. And I didn't talk about how we had explored this theme of love throughout it, like talking about relationships and all the rest. I didn't even think about an intro thing, and I just came out and I was like, yeah, a lot of us did this show and lots of people contributed. Thanks for coming. So I hope that, I think that it kind of speaks for itself. It just would have been nice to include that. Yeah. Thanks, Laura. See you at 11, yeah.